live here at Broncos Stadium. My name is Jason Wagers, Daniel Carlin. Friday Night Lights is back here at the stadium. What do we expect tonight? Broncos in a brand new league, the Big West League. What do you think about this?
Yeah, it's a big jump up from the Southwestern League. Southwestern League's got some good teams at the top, so they took the top of that league, mixed them up. We got Corona in there, we got Norco, Centennial rather, Norco. It's going to be a tough matchup for the Broncos coming up here.
Now, tonight we got two teams coming in that are 2-0. Tesoro coming into Broncos Stadium. What do we expect tonight's game?
Yeah, Tesoro just beat Chaparral, another Big West team, last week, so it's going to be a close one here. Broncos just snuck out with a win against Great Oak in their first home game here. Took it to Mesa last week at their place, and talking to Coach Peterson, really wants the team to start to build up with intensity in anticipation for some big games coming up here in the season.
Now, we should talk about the real thing that's going on tonight. I'm talking about this heat.
It's hot.
Oh, my God. I heard at a kickoff it's going to be 90 degrees, and even by the end of the game, 88 degrees?
Yeah, it's it's hot out. I'm sweating. I can't imagine the pads and the helmet. So, you know, hydration, stamina is going to be big. I'm sure as we get to the fourth quarter, if it's a close game, that's going to be weighing on the guys too.
And they kept us up in the booth where there is absolutely no air condition. There is absolutely no fan for us. So we need to write a new contract for us so we can get that taken care of.
Get that fan in, yeah.
It's going to be a great one tonight here at Broncos Stadiums.
All right, out here on the Bronco field, we have the Vista Murrieta Broncos versus Tesoro, both 2-0 this season. The Vista Murrieta Broncos won their last game against Murrieta Mesa. Both teams are doing great this season in both of their rankings. Now, the Vista Murrieta Broncos are 3 ahead of Tesoro in the California standings. And in all of their standings, they're about 2 apart. Both teams are very determined to win this game. The coaches have been working really hard with their teams to make sure that they do great, trying to make sure that they are working just as hard and making up for the players that graduated last season. Now, back up to you guys.
High school football sports fans, welcome to Friday Night Lights here at Broncos Stadium. The Vista Murrieta Broncos, coached by Eric Peterson, welcome tonight the Tesoro Titans, coached by Matt Poston. This is the third game of the season for both teams. Titans coming in with a 2-0 record, as well as the Broncos. They're off to a fast start as well, 2-0. We talked about football season. It's technically the second week of football because some teams play a 0 week. But what that affords to do for a lot of teams is get some sort of a bye week in the middle of the season, which the Broncos do have this upcoming season. But, Daniel, Big West, brand new league for the Broncos. You know, the Broncos have been a powerhouse in the Southwestern League for many, many, many years. And they're in a brand new league, and they've kind of taken the best teams over the past, 10, 15 years in the area, and they put them all in one league.
Yeah, you've got Corona Centennial, who are an absolute powerhouse. Norco, generally one of the better ranked teams in California. Murrieta Valley, another really good local team that although historically Broncos have had a leg up on, lost to last season. You got Roosevelt in there, Chaparral coming from the Southwestern League as well. And so although the Southwestern League has been a good league, Broncos may be a big fish in a small pond, and so definitely a new and exciting challenge for the school and the football program.
And here we go with their second game of the season here at Broncos Stadium. Kicking off for the Broncos, Elliott Rhodes, 6'1", 200 pounds. He's a big kicker, that's for sure. The kick is received by number 2 of Tesoro, and he's taken down immediately. Mason Wolf, who also leads them as a wide receiver. He's a 6'1" senior. So we're going to get to see Tesoro Titans take the field first. They're led by their quarterback, number 6, Evan Pierce, 6'2" senior. So they're a very experienced team, whereas the Broncos are not.
Yeah, Broncos real young, both on the offensive and defensive line. Really not that many returners. You know, lost, quarterback, most of their wide receivers. Big catch there for number 2 from Tesoro.
Yeah. Yeah, we just actually in for quarterback for them. They're starting tonight, Gavin Shignick, and he throws a bomb right, a post to number 2, Mason Wolf, in the middle of the field. I mean, that's good enough for a 40 yards. It puts the ball on the 41-yard line of the Broncos. I mean, that's definitely not the way to start the football game for the Broncos.
Yeah, I know what you're looking for. Good field position now after what was initially a good stop on the kickoff.
Ball is handed off to number 24 of Tesoro. That's Travis Woods, 5'10" junior. He leads the team in rushing so far this year. 2 games in, both teams sitting at 2-0.
Tesoro got the win over Chaparral last week in a close game at Chap, and so I know talking to a lot of the Broncos football players or coaches this week, it's a bit of a chance to see how they're faring against some common opponents.
Yeah. No receivers. They're putting him in the split set, but he does step back to pass the ball. A one-handed try by number 8, J.J. Carino. It's incomplete for Tesoro. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 9 to go for Tesoro. Broncos in their traditional 4-3 defense. Historically, Broncos are very good on defense, historically. I don't think that's going to be the problem this year either. But young team, it's going to take a few games to get them where they need to be. Split receiver to the right and left. 2 running backs in the backfield protecting the quarterback. He does roll to his right. Receiver did a comeback, but it is incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Titans. Ball is on the 40-yard line. Looks like they're going to send out their punt team. Back to receive for the Broncos, number 13, Ethan Achen, 5'7" senior. I know that kid very well. He's come over to my house a few times to hang out. The kick is away. It's kind of a muff. Bounces, gives a good Bronco bounce. Give him a couple extra yards. Puts the ball around the 22-yard line. And we get to see the Broncos' first offensive set of the night. Brand new quarterback this year, Akili Smith Jr., nicknamed KJ. He is a 6'6" sophomore. He's a big boy.
Yeah, he's got some good height, able to see over the line well. Has definitely showed some promise in the first few games here, and so see him hand off to start.
First play is a handoff for the Broncos. I didn't see the number. I believe that is number 6. Number 6 of the Broncos, Devin Leonard. Brings up 2nd down and about 7 to go. Another handoff. Number 8 for the Broncos, Marcus Woodson, 5'6" senior. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2 to go for the Broncos. So run for the Broncos. See what they do on this 3rd one. They do hand it off for a run. He's able to spin out of it. It's going to be close to a 1st down. I don't think he has it, though. Oh, they are calling it 1st down, yes. So 3 runs, 10 yards, all for Marquise Woodson. And immediately they swap him out. KJ with split receivers to the right and left. He does make his first pass of the game. It is complete to Eachin. He's able to get his way up to the 39-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 4 to go. Not a bad pass by KJ on that particular play. Now he has twins to his right, split receiver to his left, stepping back to pass. He unloads, another complete pass. Ethan Etchen. Right now the Broncos are moving rather quickly. That's a 1st down. 13-yard pass by KJ Smith. Right back into the shotgun set. Trip receivers to the right this time. Fake handoff, he keeps the ball. It's a quarterback keeper. It was a design play. He's only able to get about 2 yards out of the play. They are doing hurry-up offense here with the Broncos. They got the ball all the way to the 43-yard line of the Titans. KJ Smith in the shotgun set, twins to his right, split receiver to his left. He's looking to his left, and he goes to his left as well. Pass is complete. Number 3 of the Broncos, Brody Gwynn, 6'2" junior. He's able to run the out route. It's close to a 1st down, but he's going to be about a yard short. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 1 for the Broncos. KJ waiting for the play on the sideline. He has it. Twin receivers to his right, split receiver to his left. It is a handoff right up the middle. They only needed 1 yard. Looks like they got that 1 yard. Devin Leonard with the run on that particular play. Good enough for a Bronco 1st down. It's going to bring up 1st down and 10. The ball is sitting at the 34-yard line. Ball is on the ground. There is a fumble on the play. It was the center who couldn't get the ball to the quarterback.
Fortunately, KJ was able to dive on that one, but he's kind of forwarded it backwards.
Yeah, it's a loss of about 4 yards on the play, so it brings up 2nd down and 14 for the Broncos to put themselves in a little hole as they had a great momentum. He does swing the ball off to the right-hand side. It is a little bit too high.
There is a flag on the play.
For Ethan Ecken. I mean, he's only 5'7".
Illegal shift on the offense. That penalty is declined. It's 3rd down.
So there was an illegal shift with the penalty. It's a loss of down, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 14. So trip receivers to the right, split receiver to his left. KJ in a shotgun set. He's looking to his right, and he gets sacked, and he was down. He was down. He held the ball too long. He looked right the whole time, waiting for the play to materialize, but it just took way too long. And he had to take a sack. That pushes the Broncos back in a serious way. I believe that's about a loss of about 12 yards. The ball is placed at the 43-yard line. The Broncos are going to have to punt the ball away. It is a high punt, but the punter is able to get it away. It's a pooch punt, but he's able to get it away. Number 11 for Tesoro Titans takes the punt. He's able to scurry to the 30-yard line. So the Broncos had great momentum at the start of that whole play, but it just went south. Backwards, 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 3 straight plays.
Yeah, you had the little bubble there that KJ had to dive on to save, and then the sack just not being able to find the man in time, or man not to be able to get open in time, and then even a funky kind of pitch back there, lucky to get a good kick off.
Ball's handed off for Tesoro. Running back right up the middle. He's able to get about 3 yards on the play. That was number 2, Mason Wolf. Running back right up for the Titans. Able to get about 3 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 6 to go. So they did switch quarterbacks. So number 7 started at quarterback, but now he's at wide receiver. So number 6, the initial starting quarterback, is now in at quarterback, Evan Pierce. And then they moved Gavin Shignick to receiver. So are they doing quarterback by committee for Tesoro? Nonetheless, it brings up 3rd down, 1-yard pitch play for the Titans. So 3rd down and 4 to go. So it appears what's happening is number 7 is the hot guy. So he's the one running to the sideline, getting the play from the coach and bringing it in. Now he is back at quarterback. And number 6, who was just the quarterback, is at receiver. Trips to the right. He's looking right. Nothing there. He has to scramble out, and he is throwing it up for grabs. Almost intercepted by the Broncos. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. It would have been out of bounds. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Titans. They're going to have to punt the ball away. Back to receive for the Broncos, Ethan Etchen. This will be the Broncos' 2nd series today. 4:27 left to go in the first quarter. Not a very good punt by the Titans.
That's 2 pretty poor punts by the Titans that have given the Broncos some decent field position going here into their 2nd-round offense.
Great field position, exactly, Daniel. The ball is placed at the 43-yard line of the Titans. So if the Broncos can put together a nice little string like they did at their first series, they should be able to put some points on the board. KJ Smith in the shotgun set, twins to his right and left. He's looking right. He does throw right. Man, wide open in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Vista Murrieta Broncos. There wasn't a soul around Grant Wayne whatsoever. 43-yard touchdown. KJ Smith, Vista Murrieta Broncos.
Grant Wayne back at it. They've had 3 receiving touchdowns against Murrieta Mesa last week. Air Force commit over the summer, and one of the few seniors that they have out on the field this season.
Elliott Rhodes back for the extra point attempt for the Broncos. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Here at Broncos Stadium, the Vista Murrieta Broncos 7, Tesoro Titans 0. 4:10 left to go here in the first quarter. So the Broncos put points on the board first here at Broncos Stadium. Friday Night Lights, 3rd game of the season. A 43-yard touchdown. Skinny post from KJ Smith to Grant Wayne. The kick is up. Received by number 2 of the Tesoro Titans. He had a nice little hole, but it was covered really quick. Mason Wolf took a nice little shot on that. So we're going to see the Tesoro Titans take their third series today. Didn't get much movement on their last series. It was a 3-and-out. Back in for quarterback number 7 this time, Gavin Shignick. He's got trips to his right, and he does throw to his right. Pass to number 2, Mason Wolf. He may have lost yards. Oh, no, they're going to give him 1. Right. Game of 1 yard. Pass to number 2, Mason Wolf.
The first tackle, but then
Wolf.
quickly Packer Broncos wrapping him up, running much forward motion.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 9. Ball is on the 27-yard line of the Broncos. Back at quarterback, number 7, Gavin Shignick, 6-foot senior, 180 pounds. He's got trips to his left, split receiver to his right. He does hand the ball up the middle. The hole was covered up immediately. Number 24 for the Titans, Travis Wood, 5'10" junior, running the ball. He leads their team in total yards on the ground. It's going to bring up 3rd down. We'll say 8. 3rd down and 8. Gavin Shignick back in. He's in a shotgun set. He's got twins to his right, twins to his left. 1 running back in the backfield. This will be a pass. He does step back to pass. He throws a lob that is incomplete. There's no way his receiver could have gone up and got it anyway.
Yeah, the receiver, full extension still, probably a good foot away. So, I mean, some decent looks for the Titans, but ball just hasn't quite been able to find the receiver.
So it's 4th down and 8 yards to go. Back for the Broncos, Ethan Eachin. Broncos are shorter player. Somebody just runs right out to the field. That's that early in the year trying to figure stuff out stuff. Another high punt. There is a flag on the play. He's able to get the punt away. I don't know how, but he did. We'll see what the flag is. The flag was right at the snap, so it's probably the guy that came out for the Broncos was able to make it before the ball was snapped, so.
Illegal formation, 5 men in the backfield on the offense.
Gotcha.
Penalties decline. Reload play is the first one.
So they had too many people in the backfield on the punt team. So the play is declined, so the Broncos still with great field position. And we have a slight little breeze up in the studio here. It's the first time it feels kind of good.
Yeah, the sun's coming down a little bit. Lights getting a little brighter.
Yeah.
Got to imagine that breeze is nice for the guys out there in the helmets.
1st down and 10 for the Broncos. KJ Smith, handoff, right up the middle. Carried by Marquise Woodson. 5'6" seniors. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 5 to go for the Broncos. KJ Smith with split receivers to his left and right. A Bronco, that was the running back that just got smashed for the Broncos.
Yeah, KJ lucky to scramble out and
A Bronco,
pick up a.
that was the running back that
Yaddle too.
just got smashed for the smart heads-up play by KJ Smith. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4 for the Broncos. KJ in a shotgun set. He's got trips to his right. He does hand the ball off, and it is going to be short. He's able to get about a yard. Devin Leonard. This is that gray area we always talk about, Daniel. It's a 4th down and about 4 yards to go, but the ball is placed at the 40-yard line. Do you punt it or do you go for it? In this particular case, it looks like the Broncos are going to punt the ball.
Yeah, it is one of those strange spaces, particularly in high school football, and sometimes, determines team to team, year to year, what the strategies are. But we'll also have a timeout, and we'll see if this ends up sticking, that they stay with the punt return. We got 59 seconds left in the clock in the first quarter.
They did call their first timeout of the game. We talked about it earlier. It's going to be a hot one tonight. It's been hot in the city, well over 100 for the last couple days, and heat wave's going to continue here. So the Broncos do go back into an offensive set. Looks like they're going to try to get them to jump off sides. If they did, that definitely would give them a first down, but KJ steps out behind center. Now he's looking for coach. I believe this is a timing thing. He's back behind center. I think he's going to hike it this time. Nope. Try to get him to jump off sides again. In this particular case, if they don't get him to jump off side, they just take the penalty. Flag on the play. Oh, timeout before the penalty. So that's 2 timeouts by the Broncos with no play ran.
Yeah, and I mean, early on in the season, perhaps teaching points, strategy. Younger guys, coach want to make sure he has a bit more control over what's happening. So maybe take a couple of extra timeouts earlier to make sure that his guys know what's going on and that the strategy's locked in. So hopefully by the time they get to push in a league, more organized can flow through things a little quicker.
So after all of that, they send out Evan Kim to punt the ball for the Broncos. The punt is away. It is fielded by number 2 Tesoro. He has nowhere to go. Broncos swallowed that up rather quickly. Ball is placed at the 10-yard line. Great coverage by the Broncos on that particular special team series.
Yeah, Broncos have had a couple of good punts that have really pinned the Titans back, and they've been able to swarm the ball pretty quickly and therefore get some good field position, as opposed to, you look at the Titans' punts, a couple of real loopy, high-arcing, good bounces for the Broncos. Every time they punt, Broncos have had some pretty good field position.
So 49 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Tesoro Titans push back to their 10-yard line. It is a handoff up the middle. There is nothing there. Broncos, swarm of Broncos. Nowhere to go. It's going to bring 2nd down and 9 to go. I'm liking these digital numbers. I can see those way better than the paper numbers that we have seen since we've ever been involved with football. Stepping our game up here at Broncos Stadium. 2nd down and 9 to go for the Titans. Quarterback has trips to his left, split receiver to his right. Shotgun set, he steps back to pass. He gets the pass away. It is complete. Reaching out to grab it for the Broncos. Number 2 said for the Titans, Mason Wolf with the nice reach. And that concludes our first quarter here at Broncos Stadium. The Vista Murrieta Broncos 7, Tesoro Titans 0. All right, we're here back at Broncos Stadium. Second quarter, Broncos up 7-0 on the Tesoro Titans. They just completed a first down with a nice reach and passing play. Number 7 steps back to pass again. He's going up top. He's going to nobody. There's nobody there. I think he just chucked it.
Yeah, he definitely put it up there, and fortunately got it just far enough that about 4 Broncos that were waiting close to an interception, probably around the 45-yard line.
It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10 to go for the Titans. $11:53 to go in the first half here at Broncos Stadiums. Quarterback back in for quarterback number 6, Evan Pierce. He steps back to pass. He has nowhere to go. He is munched.
He is wrapped up, and Broncos defense off to a strong start. Have been able to protect the line well, put a lot of pressure on the quarterback.
Sacked by number 91, Caleb Poyer.
And we know
6'3" senior.
The Poyers like to tackle quarterbacks.
Yes, they do. They like to eat them. For lunch, dinner. It's gonna push them back 10 yards. It's 3rd down and 20. They are pushed way back. Trip receivers to his right. It is a screen play to the left. It is a nice screen play as well. And it is very close to a first down. He may have picked up 20+ yards on that play. That is a first down for, well, it depends on where they place the ball. No, it is going to be short. 1 yard short of the first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th down and 1 to go, and he's sending his offense out there. Could this be a try to get them to jump off sides? They ran out there very quick. And it does not work. The Broncos are not fooled. Timeout on the field. Tesoro. They tried to do what the Broncos tried to do earlier. Both teams were unsuccessful in pulling it off, getting the other team to jump.
Yeah, it's always worth it. I mean, 4-1. It's close, but you don't make you give up that field position. You've got Broncos picking it up around that 30.
Does my hair look good? Okay.
We're tossing the down to our sideline for us today.
What's up, everyone? I just got done talking to Laura Salmon. She's a junior here at Vista Murrieta. She's the head of Spirit in the BBC section. I asked her why they chose neon for tonight's theme, and she said it really hypes up everyone in the crowd, and they look amazing under the Friday night lights. A new thing that we're starting tonight is the freestyle rap with the Wizard. He's going to come out and conduct a freestyle rap for the BBC section.
So that's one of our brand new sideline reporters, Kaylin. It's the first time she's been on camera and sideline. Great job, Kaylin.
And mentioning the BBC neon theme tonight, and I mean, I will say, coming out to the first home game a couple of weeks back, the BBC out in full force, stands absolutely packed, and even again with this heat, see a lot of Broncos out here supporting in their neon and high vis.
Ball handed off by the Broncos, number 8. There's no going whatsoever. Marcus Woodson. All the runs by both teams have all been up the middle. No sweeps, no nothing, just straight up the gut. KJ Smith, shotgun set, twins to his right, split receiver to his left. He looks left real quick, then looks right. He does throw right, complete to number 26. That's good for a first down for the Broncos.
It's a good heads-up play by KJ Smith. Had some defenders around him.
He does throw right.
Able to keep his cool and get a clean pass out to
Alexander Vega. It's good enough for a Bronco first down as well. KJ hands the ball up in the middle again. This time the Broncos are able to pick up about 3 yards on that play. Handoff to number 8, Marcus Woodson, 5'6" senior for the Broncos. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 7 to go. KJ in his shotgun set. He takes it back for a pass. He's looking. He has to scramble out of it again. He does get the ball away. He has a man, but it's a little bit too long. Incomplete. Intended for Grant Wayne, but just a little bit over his head. And Grant is 6'2".
Yeah, Grant, athletic wide receiver, has been leading them thus far. Like I mentioned earlier, an Air Force commit and one of the few seniors that the Broncos have out there to provide a little bit of leadership for the group.
That time, the Tesoro Titans, they sent the house. They are just blitzing. KJ was able to scramble out of it and get a pass away, but it was incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down and 7 for the Broncos. I think the Titans have kind of just figured out the sauce. They're going to send the house against the young Bronco offensive line.
Yeah, and KJ Smith sacked probably a couple more times than he would have liked to be last week, and has had some good scrambles. Like we mentioned, he's got the height. He's at least 6'5" and able to see out of things pretty well. But when you got 4 or 5 guys coming at you, tough to get the ball right where it needs to be.
Todd Nelson of the Titans takes that punt, fair catches it. Ball is going to be placed at the 28-yard line. 9:12 to go here in the first half. First down at 10. Ball is handed off. Not much there. Broncos swarm in the middle. They were able to pick up a yard out of it. It's going to be 2nd down and 9 to go for the Titans. Ball placed at the 25-yard line. 8:47 to go here in the second quarter. Vista Murrieta Broncos 7. Tesoro Titans, nada. Split receivers to his left. He is behind center. Quarterback, Gavin Schicknick, he steps out of it. He's rolling to his left. Incomplete. He's looking for a man dragging over the middle. A little bit too high. Intended for number 18, Todd Nelson. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 8 to go for the Titans. They switch quarterbacks again. Number 7 comes in, Gavin Schicknick. And Gavin does go to the quarterback position. And then Evan Pierce goes to a wide receiver. He's part of the trips trio on the left-hand side. Referees blow the whistle. Vista Murrieta Broncos BBC with music from the 70s. A little bit of YMCA. Coach Peterson talking to the officials. I didn't see what happened. Coach Peterson is pointing at somebody on the sideline. I'm a little confused on what is going on here. Now, okay, Titans are back in a huddle. I have no idea what just took place, but nonetheless, it is 3rd down and 8 to go for the Titans. Broncos showing blitz, and they do, in fact, blitz. The pass is incomplete. He tried to get it up over the top to number 8, J.J. Carino. It's going to bring up 4th down and 8 for the Titans. Ethan Achen back for the Broncos. He really hasn't had a chance to run the ball because the punter for the Tesoro Titans, you know, he's just been, and there's another one. When you have a offensive lineman punting the ball, usually that's a recipe for not very good.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it hasn't been getting to Ethan from the runner back. That time it was, yeah, good 35-yard short.
Yeah. I believe that was a whopping 11-yard punt. And it gives the Broncos great field position.
It did get about 40 yards in the air, though.
Yeah, well, hey, it's going the wrong direction. KJ Smith in the shotgun set. He does hand the ball off. There's no going there for the Broncos up the middle. Marcus Woodson, he's able to pick up maybe a yard. 2nd down and 9 for the Broncos. Trips on his right-hand side for KJ Smith. Brody Gwynn by himself on the left-hand side. He's looking left. He does look Brody's way. The out is incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 9 to go. That definitely was a catchable ball, but it was just a 5-yard out. He would have been pushed out of bounds immediately. Trips to his right, single receiver Brody Gwynn to his left. KJ Smith shotgun set. He looks right, and he does throw rights. He's got a man open. The pass is complete, but is he in?
Looks like it.
They do call him in. Grant Wayne with the incredible catch. On the Tesoro sideline, it's going to bring up 1st down for the Broncos. KJ running for his life. He's able to get it away to Brody Gwynn. He escapes out of a would-be tackler and takes it to the house. Touchdown, Vista, Murrieta Broncos. Brody Gwynn took the screenplay, kind of tripped a little bit, then had a tackler in front of him that went for his legs, and he was able to step out of it and take it to the house for a touchdown.
Yeah, good little cut back after the recovery, and after bubbling the first one, make sure he brings that one in and takes it to the house. 13-0 for the Broncos. Extra point on its way.
Extra point is up. The extra point is good. Vista Murrieta Broncos 14, Tesoro Titans 0. 7:25 left to go here in the first half at Bronco Stadium.
Like films, broadcast, or all things Vista Murrieta? Well, we have you covered right here at BMHS BNN. Follow us to stay updated on all of the latest news, events, videos, and more happening near you today. Like films, broadcast, or all things Vista Murrieta?
touchdown. It was a screen pass. 14-0. Broncos with a little success here tonight. Both sides of the ball. The kick is kicked into the end zone. We're going to see the Titans take their third possession here of the second quarter. Really hasn't been much for the Titans. Pretty much 3 and out on most of their drives this whole first half.
I think one of the big difference makers between the two teams is every time there's a punt, the Broncos have been able to push them back, and every time Tesoro has a punt, the Broncos are picking it up pretty close to wherever it got punted from.
Yeah, great field position for the Broncos throughout this game. That was the first run play that was not up the middle by the Titans, and it picked up about 2 yards. Second down and 8 for the Titans. Ball is at the 22-yard line. Quarterback behind the center with a receiver in a split set. He does hand the ball off. He had a lead blocker and a running back. There is nothing there. Broncos right up the middle. Of course, Poyer's there. Number 99 for the Broncos, Darius Holmes, 6'2" senior. He was there. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6 to go for the Titans. Could be another 3 and out. Broncos hold it here. Then we get to see the punter again for the Titans. Trip receivers to his left. The officials, timeout for the Broncos. Coach Peterson is quite upset.
Yeah, he's fired up, and whatever his concerns are definitely being expressed to the team right now.
Yeah, he didn't like what he saw out there, and he's still upset. He's stomping his feet. They were lined up in a defensive set that just wasn't happy for him, and he's used his 3rd timeout of the first half. That is it. No more timeouts.
But again, with a young team that's got to learn, you got to get them now. You got to push out those mistakes now, because we said this Big West League coming up is tough. You start getting to the Murrieta Valleys, the Norcos, the Centennials. Those mistakes, you're going to want to use those timeouts strategically, not for some basic teaching principles. And still early, but up 14-0, you can kind of afford that timeout to make sure the guys know what's required of them.
3rd down and 6 for the Titans. See if the Broncos can hold them here. Fake handoff, screenplay to number 8. It's close to a 1st down. It looks like they might be just a snid bit too short here. Fake handoff. No, they're going to give it to 8. 1st down. Close to a 1st. Titans. That's their first down. It looks like 3 series.
Yeah, Bronco defense has been doing a good job thus far. I can see Coach Peterson definitely still frustrated that defense couldn't execute there. Titans now trying to finally get into some decent field position.
1st down and 10 for the Titans. Ball at the 30-yard line. Sweet play. The running back for the Titans able to pick up a few extra yards after the first initial contact. It's a great run. It's about a 7-yard run. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 3 for the Broncos. I'm sorry, for the Titans. This is the most we've seen them move the ball since the first series that they had. Trip receivers to his right, split receivers to his left. Shignick and back at quarterback, shotgun set. He does throw it, and he throws a big one. Very well defended by the Broncos. Number 22, he read that play all the way. That's Karan Jabari Jr., 5'11" sophomore for the Broncos. going to bring up 3rd down and 3 to go for the Titans. Ball at the 38-yard line. Eye set for the Titans, and they go back to that same pitch play. It's going to be short. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 1 yard to go. He's able to pick up about 2 yards on that play.
Looks like they're giving the first down.
Wow. That was short, but they gave them the extra love. It looks like Coach Peterson doesn't like that either.
Yeah, from our point of view up here, it definitely looked like it was, you know, a full yard short. But regardless, first down here for the Titans.
So they got another first down for the Titans. This is their best series of the game, actually. So they 11-yard pass. Number 7, Shignick with the pass, and then he steps out of the game, gets the play, and then comes back. First down and 10, ball at the 40, we'll give it the 48-yard line. Twin receivers to his right, twin receivers to his left. Behind center, he does look for the screen play. It is complete. And another first down for the Tesoro Titans. Looks like they found their recipe.
Yeah, they are starting to roll now. And one of Coach Peterson's concern is that with this young team, sometimes the intensity isn't quite there, and there's still a learning curve. And so you wonder, have the Broncos felt pretty good about a 14-0 start, and now the Titans starting to find some momentum offensively and push it downfield.
Ball is handed off. It is a fake handoff, and they number 2 took the ball. Mason Wolf. Fake handoff. Broncos kind of read the little fake play. Double handoff. They're still able to pick up number 4 or 5 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 5 to go for the Titans. Their best field position of the game. 2:53 to go here in the first half. See if the Broncos can hold off and keep them off the board. Shotgun set. He's looking to pass. The pass is away. It is intercepted.
And he's got some space.
Number 22 for the Broncos. He's going to take it to the house. Karan Jabari Jr. with the interception. Pick 6. The sophomore able to take it to the house for the Broncos. Just when you thought the Titans were able to move the ball down the field, the young Broncos take it to the house. Pick 6.
And that's going to be a big momentum crusher for the Titans. What had been a pretty good drive now ends in at least an extra 6 points for the Broncos.
Karan Jabari Jr., 5'11" sophomore for the Broncos. His first pick 6 of his young career. It's got to feel good for that young man.
Yeah, big moment under the Friday Night Lights. Extra point is good. And we're sitting at 21-0. Broncos in the lead with 2 minutes and 33 seconds here in the second quarter.
So pick 6 for the Broncos. Now they're kicking the ball off. 2:33 left to go here in the first half. Broncos 3-touchdown lead, 21-0 over the Titans. The ball is fielded by number 2, and he's got some room. And he is moving up the sideline. Nice cutback by Mason Wolf.
Yeah, that's probably the first clean return they've had without to cover some space. So an additional 30 yards there for the Titans. As they're able to attempt to try to put some points on the board with 2:24 left.
First down and 10 for the Titans. Broncos just barely getting their defense on the field. And they do snap the ball. They weren't 100% ready. Pass is complete. He's able to pick up 6 yards on that play. Coach is not going to like that either. They're going to their hurry-up offense with 2 minutes left to go here. Officials blow the whistle. Still 2-1. Timeout, Broncos.
Timeout, Vista Murrieta. Their final timeout.
I made a mistake then. They must have only called 2 timeouts earlier. So their final timeout of the first half. The hurry-up offense made Coach Peterson want to bring his Broncos together and talk about it. Second down and 3 to go for the Titans. And here we go back on the field. 2-1 to go. Shotgun set. Shanique, he does complete the pass. Slant to number 2, Mason Wolf. It is complete. 2-1 to go. It's good for a shotgun set. Shanique, he does.
Yeah, good catch there. He was wrapped up straight away, but able to bring it in and allow the Titans to move forward.
Clock is ticking. They got to go to the hurry-up offense. There is a flag on the field. Looks like it might be on the offense. Pass was complete. It's probably about 4 yards on the pass play. Let's see what the penalty is, though. Pass interference on the offense is what the penalty is going to be. Coach has the option of taking the yards or the down.
Pass interference. Offense number 1, blocking before the ball was released. 15-yard penalty. It's still first down.
So Coach Peterson elected to take the 15 yards, but it stays first down. The other option would have been second down and 6 yards to go. So first down and 25 for the Titans. That's a big penalty. Trip receivers to his left. Shanick rolls out to his left. Looks right, though. It is another screen play. The Broncos were right there waiting for it. No going whatsoever. Number 9, Deshaun Lee Brooks, 6-foot senior. He read that screenplay from the jump.
Clock ticking down now. Just over a little over a minute left here.
Second down and
long.
Lost 3 yards, so that would be 28. They got a long way to go. Very long way to go. Let's call it second down to Pasadena. Back in the shotgun set. Rolling out to his left, the quarterback. He does get the pass away. It is complete. He got back his 28 yards. 31 seconds left. It's pushed out of bounds. It's going to bring up third down, and I believe about 9 yards.
Yeah, looks like they've got it at 3 and 10, and Broncos going to take the ball coming into the second half. So if they want to do something, going to have to do it now.
Third down and 10, trips receivers to the right. Passes fake handoff. Quarterback's in trouble. He's running around. He does get the pass away. There is a man wide open. He does complete the pass. and he is inbounds. That is good enough for a first down. If you recall, it was 3rd down and 10 on the last series, and Tesoro was able to get the first down. They did the same thing on this series. These last 2 series, Tesoro's got their momentum going.
Yeah, we're able to come back from that big deficit now. First down, 21 seconds left to play, sitting at the 40.
Shinik in the shotgun set, he rolls off to his left. He's looking to his left. He has a man up the field. It is incomplete. It looks like he caught he did. He caught the ball as it was falling to the ground, and it looks like it is a touchdown to Tesoro Titans and a flag on the play. Now, it would have been pass interference on the Broncos, but he's able to fall to the ground, and the ball fell into his hands as he was falling to the ground. Touchdown to Tesoro Titans.
So,
result of the play is a touchdown. During the play, pass interference. Defense number 2. That penalty will be forced on the kickoff, and we will try the try.
So after 2 and very, very long, a few plays earlier rather, able to get the touchdown.
The extra point attempt was no good. It was shanked to the left. And when I say to the left, I mean he shanked it to Santa Monica.
It's I mean it would be the punts, now the extra point attempt. They've struggled anytime they're kicking the football.
So the Titans able to put up some points at the end of the first half. That would drive a coach crazy going into halftime, referring to Coach Peterson.
Yeah, well, he does get fired up, but you know, rightfully so. He's got to teach these young guys, make sure that they are locked in. You know, there are pretty high standards for Vista Murrieta football, and you know, with the challenges that are coming down the line, we really want to make sure that they are able to take care of business when they need to.
So because of the penalty, the pass interference, even though it was a touchdown, the pass interference still comes into play. They get to move the ball up to the 45-yard line to kick it. I would assume they're either going to kick this, well, we don't know what Tesoro's kicking team, but normally they would kick it out of bounds or into the end zone, and it'd be a touchback, but
I'm not sure if they can make the end zone.
no. See what it is good. Wow.
Hey,
it's the best looking kick of the night.
Yeah, it's not bad.
The punter, well, actually they put the quarterback in to kick that time, Evan Pierce. So the man is playing quarterback, he's playing receiver, and he's the new kicker for the team.
A little triple duty.
Hey, we're in that sign of times where you got to wear a lot of hats.
Yeah, a lot of helmets.
12 seconds left. I believe the Broncos are just going to down the ball. KJ Smith in the shotgun said he does have twin trip receivers to his right. He hands the ball up the middle. This will be the end of the first half. There's no going. It's a loss of 2 yards for the Broncos. And there we got it. The first half here at Broncos Stadium. The Vista Murrieta Broncos 21. Tesoro Titans put up a late touchdown, but they do put 6 points on the board here at Broncos Stadium. We'll be back to start the third quarter. My name is Jason Wagers, Daniel Carlin, here at Broncos Stadium.
Like films, broadcasts, or all things Vista Murrieta? Well, we have you covered right here at BMHS-BNN. Follow us to stay updated on all of the latest news, events, videos, and more happening near you today.
High school spirit is more to us than just a rally or a dance. It's about individuals uniting and coming together for a common cause.
I love that as a part of our school spirit, we can come together and talk about issues that are hot topics, because we're communicating and building that spirit and community together and having good friction with each other.
It's about connecting people who do and don't know the campus or the culture to one another so that they can create a better community, a more vibrant culture, one that we can help but continue to share with others.
We unite with one another by giving back to those that have seemingly less than we do.
Working on productions within the school as a community, knowing that we need each other to succeed, it's just an absolute blast and it's infectious. Spirit is more than just the cheerleaders, the championship, and the hype. We got plenty of that. It's about sharing a culture and creating a community together.
I am.
I am.
I am.
I am.
Film is more than just hitting record. It's emotion, it's story building, and most importantly, it's collaboration. Discover your own story while building teams along the way. Explore your strengths and rise to leadership positions through hands-on activities. TV video allows you to learn from your peers and in turn teach others. This is a class that not only encourages growth, but creates it through challenging dynamics. This is a program built by leaders, for leaders. Start your storytelling today.
It's a nice day out today, huh?
You're that? Trails are calling.
Nature. Peace.
Hey Broncos, this is VMHS Esports' second year on campus, and we're excited to share that we will be kicking off tournaments starting on September 20th. Currently, we support a wide variety of games including Valorant, Rocket League, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Overwatch, League of Legends, and Fortnite. Email Mr. Tassone at dtassone@murrieta.k12.ca.us to join, or if you have any questions. Also, make sure to follow us at VMHS_esports on both Instagram and Twitch to stay updated.
Like films, broadcast, or all things Vista Murrieta? Well, we have you covered right here at BMHS BNN. Follow us to stay updated on all of the latest news, events, videos, and more happening near you today.
High school spirit is more to us than just a rally or a dance. It's about individuals uniting and coming together for a common cause.
I love that as a part of our school spirit, we can come together and talk about issues that are hot topics, because we're communicating and building that spirit and community together and having good friction with each other.
It's about connecting people who do and don't know the campus or the culture to one another so that they can create a better community, a more vibrant culture, one that we can help but continue to share with others.
We unite with one another by giving back to those that have seemingly less than we do.
Working on productions within the school, as a community, knowing that we need each other to succeed, it's just an absolute blast and it's infectious. Spirit is more than just the cheerleaders, the championship, and the hype. We got plenty of that. It's about sharing a culture and creating a community together.
I am.
I am.
I am.
I am.
Film is more than just hitting record. It's emotion, it's story building, and most importantly, it's collaboration. Discover your own story while building teams along the way. Explore your strengths and rise to leadership positions through hands-on activities. TV video allows you to learn from your peers and in turn teach others. This is a class that not only encourages growth, but creates it through challenging dynamics. This is a program built by leaders, for leaders. Start your storytelling today.
It's a nice day out today, huh?
Hear that? Trails are calling.
Nature. Peace.
Hey Broncos, this is VMHS Esports' second year on campus, and we're excited to share that we will be kicking off tournaments starting on September 20th. Currently, we support a wide variety of games including Valorant, Rocket League, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Overwatch, League of Legends, and Fortnite. Email Mr. Tassone at dtassone@murrieta.k12.ca.us to join, or if you have any questions. Also, make sure to follow us at VMHS_esports on both Instagram and Twitch to stay updated.
They added the 3 extra minutes like they normally do. Vista Murrieta Broncos 21, Tesoro Titans 6.
Yeah, it started off as a little bit of a sloppy game. We had a couple of the kind of fumbles on the snaps on both sides. The Titans really struggled getting some decent punts out, which gave the Broncos good field position. We had the touchdowns from Grant Wayne and Brody Gwynn, and the pick 6 to get us up to 21. And what initially seemed like on a final drive from the Titans, push back deep. I think it was about 2nd and 28. Eventually able to push down and put 6 points on the board right before half, but not able to get the extra point away. So 21-6 here, going into the second half of Bronco Stadium.
Yeah, the thing that really stands out the most is Tesoro's special teams are not very good at all.
Yeah, it's been the one way the Broncos have been able to take advantage of, and definitely still some learning for the young Broncos. We've seen Coach Peterson call a couple of fiery timeouts to make sure guys are where they need to be. But like we've been chatting about, I mean, coming up to this Big West, this is a league like the Broncos have not seen before. And although the Broncos generally get some good teams on their schedule, when you move out of the Southwestern League, which traditionally you've dominated, and now you're going up against the powerhouses of Centennial, Norco, Murrieta Valley, you know, these guys are really got to be ready for some good football in a couple of weeks.
Now, there are some positive things that we did see from the Broncos in that first half. I mean, Grant Wayne, who's been a staple of the offense for the last couple of years for the Broncos, and Brody Gwynn, also a little screen play to scramble for a touchdown. And then don't forget on the defensive side, they had a pick 6, number 22, Karan Jabari Jr., who was able to take one of the passes to the house. So that gave the Broncos their 3 touchdowns in that first half. But they also gave up 6 points, a touchdown at the end of the half, which I believe on that particular drive they had 3 third down and 10s, and the young Broncos were able to give up first downs or a touchdown.
Plenty of chances to hold them and didn't. We saw with the Titans as well that seem to have some success on the defensive end where they blitz the quarterback, and knowing some of the struggles of protecting the QB the last few games, we'll see how the Titans attack the Broncos here.
And just like that, the kicking game all of a sudden comes together. He's able to kick it into the end zones. It's going to be a touchback. The Broncos are going to take the ball at the 20-yard line. It's going to be the first series here in the second half, third quarter. 12 minutes on the clock still. We get to see the Broncos offense. KJ Smith, Achilles Smith Jr., they call that young man KJ. 6'6" sophomore. He's tall.
Yeah, he's definitely got length, and
taking it to the house for the Broncos.
Good run.
Number
here.
8, Number 8, Marcus Woodson. It's one of the first plays I see the Broncos not go up the middle. He has the ball off, and he's able to do a sweep to the left-hand side, pick up lots of yards, and he probably would have took it to the house instead of the shoestring tackle, but looks like they're taking it back. Flag on the play.
Holding. Offense number 3. 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Holding on Brody Gwynn in a receiver's position. Able to take away a 40-yard run from the Broncos. Replay first down and 10 for the Broncos at the 20. Ball handed right back off, right up the middle, and there's nothing there. It's going to bring up second down and 10 for the Vista Murrieta Broncos. KJ Smith in the shotgun set. He does hand the ball off to number 8. It is another sweep to the right this time. There's nothing. As a matter of fact, it is a loss of 5 yards from the Broncos.
Yeah, Titans read that well, and he just swarmed and pushed all the way back to the outside.
It's going to bring up third down and about 16 for the Broncos, and they're backed up. Ball is on the 14-yard line. KJ Smith in a shotgun set. He does have trip receivers to his left, one split receiver to his right, one running back in the backfield to protect. I'm assuming, yes, he's protection, and he doesn't protect very well, but KJ is able to get the ball out. It is complete. It's going to be short of the first down, but it gets a good chunk of the penalty yards back, plus a little bit more. The Broncos are going to have to send out their punt team. So the Broncos start their first series of this third quarter punting the ball. Fair catch by number 2, Mason Wolf of the Titans. We're going to see if they can capitalize on their momentum they had at the end of the first half and put some more points up on the boards.
Yeah, Broncos had a chance there to really drive forward, but the penalty pulls them back. And now some of the best starting position the Titans have had thus far.
Ball at the 42-yard line. It is a sweep play, run to the left for Tesoro. Broncos have read it very well. Tackle for a loss. One of the Poyer brothers are in there. It's going to bring up second down and about 13. Loss of 3 yards on that play. $10:20 to go here in the second half, third quarter here at Broncos Stadium. Quarterback behind center. I formation, he does hand it off to the fullback. Fullback's able to get about 2 yards back, enough to get him back to the initial spot of the ball. So it's going to be third down and 10. 9:50 left to go here in the third quarter, Broncos Stadium. See what the young Broncos can do on this particular third down. Trip receivers to the right, split receiver to the left. Pass to a screen pass. There's no going there. The Broncos read that perfectly. Great open field tackle by the Broncos cornerback, I apologize. Number 18, Corbin Frutos, 6'1" sophomore. It's fourth down and 10. for the Titans. They got to punt the ball. Ethan Eachen's back to receive the punt, though he has not received one all day. There is the first decent punt by the Titans, but it is short, and it is going to be down. Broncos decent field position. 8:49 to go here in the third quarter. Vista Murrieta Broncos 21, Tesoro Titans 6. KJ Smith come back out on quarterback. Grant Wayne split to the right. Brody Gwynn is split to the left with Ethan Eachen. Two running backs in the backfield. They're showing blitz, and they do blitz. They hand the ball off. There is no going. Tesoro's got that immediately. Tackle for a loss, Marquise Woodson. Broncos are going backwards the last two series. That's a loss of 6 yards.
Yeah, both defenses doing a really good job of protecting their line, and clock ticking down, 8:20 now. KJ Smith.
Flag on the play, screenplay to number 13, Ethan Eachen. There's no going there. Well, he's able to spin away from the first initial tackle, but it's enough to hold him up for the gangbang to come get him. What's the flag? Thank you.
Illegal shift, offense. Penalties decline. The result of the play is third down.
Illegal shift on the Broncos. Penalty is declined, so it's third down and 14 for the Vista Murrieta Broncos. KJ Smith, that back to pass. He has a little time this time. The pass is complete to Ethan Eachen. It is going to be short. Brings up 4th down and 5 for the Broncos. Punt team out for the Broncos. Number 82, Evan Kim, punting for the Broncos. Tesoro normally fair catches all punts today. It's going to be no different right here. Mason Wolf fair catches the ball. Ball's going to be placed at the 37-yard line. We get to see Tesoro and their second series today here in the second half. BBC of the Broncos wearing neon colors tonight on a bright night and a hot night.
Yeah, it is warm out here and still cooling off now, a little bit of the breeze, but still sitting at 83 degrees at 8:30 p.m.
Yeah. Pass complete for Tesoro Titans. Skinny little post by Wolf. Looks like about a 13-yard pass completion. The Titans, their last 3 series, have had some success, including a touchdown at the end of the first half. Looks like their offense is just warming up. We're seeing a completely different offense these last 3 series compared to the first 5 or 6 series. He had all day the quarterback for the Titans, Gavin Shignick. We got a brand new sideline reporter. We're taking it down to the field. Kaylin, what you got?
What's up, everyone? We're bringing you the rankings for each team. For Southern Section, Vista's ranked 49, Sorrells ranked 50. For Los Angeles Metro, Vista's ranked 48, and Sorrells 49. For California, Vista's ranked 80, and Sorrel 83. Bringing it back on to you guys.
Our sideline reporter, Kaylin, with the rankings of both teams. Both teams are pretty well ranked in the same, right next to each other, just a difference of 3 different spots.
Yeah, really close. And again with the Tesoro getting the tight victory over Chaparral last week. Was always going to be interesting to see how this one plays out. And early on, sometimes hard to compare, especially with newer teams, younger teams. But as the season progresses, we'll see how those rankings pan out.
Third down and forever for the Titans. The last play went over the quarterback's head. He had to run back and dive on the ball. See if the Broncos can hold them here and get the ball back. The rush is coming. He had to get the ball away, and he threw an errant pass, incomplete. Punt team out for the Titans. We know how they've been punting tonight, but the last one was pretty decent.
Yeah, last couple have been all right. Really seems like thus far this half that Broncos are able to hold, kick back to a similar field position. Tesoro more or less kind of exactly where they've received the ball the last 2 times. So see if Broncos can break this stalemate here.
Ethan Ecken back for the Broncos. The punt is away. It's a decent punt. Ethan might actually field this one for the first time, and he does, and he gets wrapped. He fielded it and went backwards. Broncos are going to take over the ball, 20-yard line. We're going to see KJ Smith and the offense of the Broncos. It's their 3rd series of the second half, 6:12 to go. Broncos up 21-6. KJ in a shotgun set, twin receivers to his left. Fake hands off to his left, passes to his right. Receiver wide open on the screen play. Ethan Eckens. That's good enough for a first down for the Broncos. They are showing some signs of success, but it's very sporadic.
Yeah, been a little hit and miss. Again, there are times where defense is really breaking through the offensive line and putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback. KJ Smith, when he's had the time, has been able to make some good reads, whether it's out to Grant Wayne or Brody Gwynn. Although young quarterback, still some early success, boasting some offers from Arizona and Fresno State, so highly touted and a big future ahead for him, and I'm sure every game we're going to see improvement.
Completed pass by KJ Smith was for 5 yards, and they quickly ran the ball for 4 yards up the middle with Marquise Woodson. It's going to bring up, they're actually going to give them the first down. So first down for the Broncos. First down and 10. KJ in the shotgun set. He's got twin receivers to his left, split receiver to his right. Handing off the ball right up the middle. Marquise Woodson with a nice move up the right-hand side. I apologize. That is Devin Leonard, 5'8" sophomore. He has some wheels.
Yeah, he's demonstrating some foot speed on the play there, able to slip through some initial hands and pick up some major yards for the Broncos.
That was a good 27-yard run by Devin Leonard of the Broncos. First down to 10. Easily the best series for the Broncos this second half. KJ able to keep it. Quarterback keeper, he stuck it under his arms and looked like he was going to run the ball, but realized there was a defender there waiting for him. So he decided to pull it out and get rid of the ball. Very close to going over the line of scrimmage, but he didn't do it. So no penalty. It's going to just bring up second down and 10. Second down and 10 for the Broncos. KJ Smith, shotgun set, twins to this left. Hands the ball off, number 8, Marcus Woodson. He's able to spin away, breaking 1 tackle, 2 tackles, 3 tackles. It took the 3rd set of tackles for the Tesoro Titans to take down young Marcus Woodson. He's a little guy, 5'6". First down, Broncos.
5'6", but able to take some hits there, as we saw, and ball sitting real close to the 10-yard line.
First down and goal for the Broncos. Ball is handed off to Woodson. They've got some success from the offensive line on this particular drive. The run is up the middle. It looks like he's going to get about 5 yards on the play. It's going to be second down and goal. Ball at the 5-yard line for the Broncos. See if they can come away with 7 points here. KJ taking it. He's running, scrambling to his right. He has to get rid of the ball. Number 11 was coming after him. The pass is incomplete.
Do have a flag on the play.
.406 left to go here in the third quarter. See what the penalty is. It's got to be on the Broncos.
Ineligible man downfield. Offense number 63. 5 yards from the previous spot. Replay second down.
So number 63 of the offensive line was too far down the field. Illegal man down the field. That is definitely a young man's mistake. That brings up second down and 10. Takes it back to the 10-yard line, 5-yard penalty. Replay it as second down. Pass up top, Brody Gwynn. Touchdown, Vista Murrieta Broncos. He just went up over the cornerback. Just went up and got it.
And we saw that a little bit in their first home game here in the red zone. Like to target Brody Gwynn out towards the corners, and athletic wide receiver, good vertical, able to get above and bring it home.
That's his second touchdown of the game. And it was just very simple, Daniel. KJ just threw it to the corner of the end zone, and Brody just went up over the guy. It was very well defended.
Yeah, Brody Gwynn, a lot of athletic. We saw some little flashes of that towards the end of last season. I'm sure some catches that Coach Peterson and the rest of the staff saw that gave him a little bit of hope in Gwynn's ability. And few touchdowns thus far this season, and 2 tonight. So a good showing and a decent wide receiver core for the Broncos, despite some of the turnover and the youth that this team has.
Vista Murrieta Broncos 28, Tesoro Titans 6, 3:59 left to go here in the third quarter at Broncos Stadium. That was their best series of the second half for the Broncos. Ball is away, fielded by Tesoro, and they are going to take it out. Number 2, Wolf, runs to the left-hand side of the field. Get to see Tesoro's offense. They are going to take it out. Who's in at quarterback, because they do quarterback by committee. Number 6 and number 7. Evan Pierce, Gavin Shignick. When one is at a quarterback, the other one's at the receiver. They just split. First down and 10 to go for the Titans. Number 7, Shignick is in at quarterback. He has played more at the quarterback position than Evan Pierce, but Evan Pierce is in the game as a receiver. Fake handoff, the pass is complete. Screenplay is good enough for a first down and a lot more.
He's able to tiptoe the sideline there and pick up some great yardage on the play.
It's a 27-yard pass play by Shignick. First down and 10 for the Titans. Shignick behind center. Quick out play. Misconnected, trying to get to number 2, Mason Wolf. Incomplete. It's going to bring up second down and 10 for the Titans. Shignick in a shotgun set. He takes it, rolls right, looking right. There is a flag on the play. He's going to deep, and it is complete. It is a complete pass. He's able to take it all the way down to the 18-yard line. That is a beautiful play. Let's see what the flag is, though. Looks like it is going to be on the Tesoro Titans. Play is going to come back.
Illegal shift. Offense number 2. 5 yards from the previous spot. Replay second down.
Illegal shift by the Titans. Just erases an incredible 40-yard pass play. And they're going to lose yards. It's going to bring up second down and 15 to go for the Titans. Shignick back in the shotgun set. He's got trip receivers to his right, split receiver to his left. He does roll right. That's been his comfort zone, and he gets the ball away. It is over everybody's heads. The Titans have had most of their success in the air today when they've been driving the ball. And they're going right back to it. 3:09 left to go here in the third quarter. Third down and 15 for the Titans. See if the young Broncos can hold.
Yeah, you'd like to think with the score that
Screenplay
Broncos hold out here, looking pretty good going to the fourth quarter. Titans are able to get a touchdown, put some points on the board, then there's a chance, but fourth down, and we're going to see the Titans punt team come out.
Screenplay didn't net any yards whatsoever. Punt team is back out. They started off extremely rough, but it's looked halfway decent last, especially here in the second half. Ethan Ecken back for the Broncos. See if he can able to field one. He tried one last time and he went backwards. Fair catch this time around. Off balance catching the ball. Misjudged the punt in the air. 28-6 here at Broncos Stadium. Vista Murrieta Broncos with the lead. 2:26 left to go. We're going to see KJ Smith and the Vista Murrieta Broncos offense. They scored on their last series. Deep corner pass to Brody Gwynn, who just went right over the cornerback for a touchdown. KJ steps back to pass. He has a little time. He steps out of it. He's holding the ball way too long. He does get the pass away. It is complete to Brody Gwynn coming back. Smart play by Brody Gwynn to come back and help out his quarterback, and is good enough for a first down. First down and 10 for the Broncos. KJ in the shotgun set, twins to his right, split to his left. He looks right, and he throws right to a slanting Ethan Eckens. Another first down for the Broncos. Two big plays. I'm sorry, that is Grant Wayne. Two big passing plays for the Broncos.
Yeah, a little momentum here. Just about 2 minutes left in the third. 28-6, Mr. Murrieta.
KJ in the shotgun set. Fake handoff to the running back, and he's throwing the ball up over the top. It was in his hands for a hot second, and then it was punched away by Tesoro, but I think his other hand was holding him, and that might be pass interference on the Titans.
It seems like that's what's going to be. The ref was definitely watching him the whole way through.
It is definitely going to be.
Before the pass was in the air. Holding. defense number 19. 10 yards from the previous spot, and it's first down. Oh,
It's going to be a personal conduct flag right now. Number 1, DeMarco Love said something to the official that he did not like.
dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense number 1. 15 yards. Still first down.
So Broncos there, some good passing plays to move the ball downfield, and then a couple of penalties push them even further. Broncos sitting on their 30.
This is the wrong official to say something to. These young kids from the Titans just found that out. Blitz is coming, and KJ is racked. That is a loss of 10 yards. Titans came right up the middle. They blitzed. They sent the house. KJ is running off to the side of the field to talk to the coach. He's going back, though. Second down and 20 to go for the Broncos. Here comes the blitz again. They're sending everybody. He's throwing it up top. Brody is wide open. Another completed pass. KJ Smith over the top to Brody Gwynn. Get into the house for the Broncos. A 35-yard bomb. Number 8, Marcus Tesoro is going to gamble and send the house. He doesn't protect. And then you got somebody like Brody Gwynn that could just go up over everybody. The solution is just throw it up there to him. Fielded by Tesoro, and they are going to take it out.
Tonight, and even
Number 2, Wolf.
A few times already.
Throwing it up top. Brody is wide open. Another completed pass. Man, wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Grant Wayne. The Vista Murrieta Broncos, KJ Smith to Grant Wayne. That's 2 touchdowns for Grant Wayne here tonight. Friday Night Lights, the Vista Murrieta Broncos 34, Tesoro Titans 6. 45 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Grant Wayne was wide open.
Yeah, the blitz there, I mean, committing so much pressure on the quarterback, but, oh.
The kick, extra point attempt is blocked.
Yeah, applying so much pressure on the football that receivers are just able to slot into space, and said Grant Wayne just naked in the end zone.
So you got to think about this, you know, Big West League, powerhouses, Norco, Centennial, Murrieta Valley, they're all going to see this film. And they're going to see that success of that blitz coming. What do the Broncos do prior to those league games and powerhouses games? What do they have to do to eliminate that?
Yeah, I mean, the offensive line is definitely going to be ready for more challenges. And as you mentioned, the more film that gets out, and I mean, these teams that we're going to see coming up are not just fantastic for the caliber of players they have, but for the coaching staff and their commitment. So that offensive line is going to get a lot more pressure, and they're going to have to be ready for that. And the Broncos are going to have to be ready for some counters. And try to find some ways to give KJ some options when that pressure comes over the top.
Yeah. So the Titans are going to take, offense is going to take the field. Broncos defense coming out late again. They are not set and ready to go. Tesoro tried to get the ball out and hike it right away. I think it went a little bit too fast. But that's the third time we've seen that where the Broncos are not ready.
Yeah, again, a younger team, perhaps just a little bit of a step behind, needing a bit more coaching than some of the more veteran teams that we've had in the past. But you know, when you're talking about a defensive line with not too many guys that have played varsity minutes, you know, there's definitely a learning curve that's to be expected.
2nd down and 10. There's a pass play that I believe the young man was supposed to run an out play. He did not run that out. He kept going straight, and the ball just sailed away.
Yeah, he was not looking at that ball whatsoever, and fortunately not a Bronco close enough to get a piece of it.
3rd down and 10 to go for the Titans. Broncos can hold here. It's going to be a quick 3 and out with 0 yards net. 31 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Starting to get out of hand. The score, that is. Trips to his right for the quarterback. Steps back, he's looking to his right, and he does throw to his right. Pass is a little bit too short. Man was open, though. Just couldn't get it to him. 3 and out on this series, net 0 yards. Fourth down and 10, punt team out, Ethan Ekins. Back at the 50-yard line, ready to receive the punt. 26 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Punt is away. It's a little short, bounces around the 50. Ethan just lets it go. Actually, he picks it up. Didn't want it to roll any further. Broncos are going to take over. We're going to see KJ Smith, who looked incredibly great passing the ball. All passing plays on that last drive.
Yeah, and looking at some of the stats before the game, and still very early with only 2 games in, but KJ Smith, the quarterback, seeing a lot more passing yards traditionally than the Broncos traditionally have. Obviously some great running backs last season that contributed to that, but Broncos with KJ Smith and combos of Grant Wayne and Brody Gwynn definitely getting the ball in the air a lot more.
Incomplete pass. KJ Smith to Ethan Ekins. Couldn't hold on to it. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10, 11 seconds to go. KJ in the shotgun set, looks left, looks right, looks left again, scrambling, loses the ball, just drops on it. Fumble on the play, loss of about 10 yards, and that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter here at Bronco Stadium. The Vista Murrieta Broncos 34, Tesoro Titans 6 here at Bronco Stadium. Friday Night Lights.
Broncos country, let's ride.
We are down here with this week's #1 Bronco fan, and it is
Trinity Thornton.
Congratulations, Trinity. Is there anything that you would like to say?
Thank you for the BBC section for allowing me to have this moment, and for my mom and dad in creating me and making me who I am today.
Yes, good job. Now let's go back up to the BBC section. Now back up to you guys.
#1 Bronco fan. And she gets a trophy as well.
Yeah, she's pumped.
I was so excited watching the #1 Bronco fan. Looks like we punt the ball.
Yeah, went up in the air.
So Bronco defense are going to take the field. First and 10 for the Tesoro Titans. Ball is handed off. No going. Poyer is right there waiting for him. Maybe a yard. Second down and 8 to go for the Tesoro Titans. Shignick get back in the shotgun, said he does pass out of it, a screenplay. Pass is complete to number 8, J.J. Carino. Screenplay. He's able to pick up probably about 5 yards on the play. Third down and 5 to go. Third down and 5. Quarterback behind center, steps out of it, looks left, throws left. And it is complete for a first down for Tesoro Titans. Titans trying to come back with a late surge here, having some success in this particular series. First down and 10. Ball at the 47-yard line. Shignick under center. He's got a trip receivers to his left. His running back heads on over to the right-hand side. It is a pitch, and it's a roll play with number 2. He's able to pick up 9-10 yards on the play. Just slightly short of the first down. It's going to bring second down and 2 yards to go. There is an injured Titan on the field. It's the first time we've seen an injury tonight. Officials timeout. 9:03 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Vista Murrieta Broncos 34, Tesoro Titans 6. Number 2, their workhorse, Mason Wolf, he was the one shaking up on the play. He's limping gingerly back to the sideline, but he seems to be walking. Maybe we'll see him back in a little bit because he's been doing everything for the Titans.
Yeah, he's been working hard, and probably depend on how these next few possessions go here. To wonder that if they can't put some points on the board soon, difficult to cover that many points with that much time left.
Second down, it is a handoff. It is a first down as well, right up the middle. It's a big run for the Titans, 15-yard run. Titans in good field position. 29-yard line. Pass is complete to number 8. Runs along the right-hand side, good enough for 8 yards. I mean, it's just been positive play after positive play for Titans all the way down the field on this particular series.
Yeah, great drive here, and definitely look like they're threatening to put some more points on the board.
2nd down and 3 yards to go for the Titans. Shignick in shotgun set this particular series, trips to his right, split receiver to his left. They run a tight set. He looks right, rolls right, passes right, into the end zones. That might be a touchdown. That is a touchdown. Tesoro Titans. The receiver stretched out to make the catch, and he actually injured himself. What a great play by that young man. He's shaken up on the play, but his walk back with the help from his teammates, you know, it doesn't hurt as much when you score a touchdown, though.
Yeah, that's right.
So the Tesoro Titans putting some points on the board. Their 2nd touchdown of the game. They missed the extra point last time. Let's see what they could do this time with the extra point. That one's solid. Here at Bronco Stadium, 7:37 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Vista Murrieta Broncos 34, Tesoro Titans 13. Tesoro on that last drive, it was just positive net yards every single play.
Yeah, they would just drive that forward and throw one in right at the very end. So 34-13, 7:37 to go in the 4th.
Ethan Ekins back for the Broncos. We haven't seen that young man get his hands on very many balls, whether punt return or kickoff return. Kickoff is away, left-hand kicker. Kicks it to the end zones, and Ethan has his chance to run the ball. Runs to the left, and he fumbles the ball. Looks like a Tesoro has it. Yes, they do. Ethan Ekins fumbles the ball, loses it. It looked like he got hit by his own man, who knocked the ball out of his hands. See if we see the replay. That was number 9 for the Broncos, Deshaun Lee Brooks, who might be shaken up on the play as well. So Tesoro Titans take over the ball. Great yards. Ball at the 17-yard line. Threatening to put some more points on the board. Shotgun set. Shanique hands the ball off up the middle. Number 24. The Broncos are there waiting for it. Number 38 for the Broncos. Made sure that didn't go any further. Steven Acosta, 5'9" senior. Little guy, but he's stocky.
Yep, Steven Acosta, he did remind me this year that if he gets a tackle, he would prefer for me to refer to him as Dr. Death.
Dr. Death, all right. I like it. Shotgun set, pass up top. Well jockeyed by both Bronco defender and Titan receiver. He tried to get his hand on it and bring it in with one hand. That's just not going to work here. 3rd down and 7 yards to go for the Titans. Great field position because the Broncos, Ethan Ekins, he fumbled the ball on the kickoff return. Trips to his right, he looks to his right, rolls to his right, and he's going to throw to his right. And it is a touchdown. And just like that, Tesoro Titans, they had 6 points just 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, the extra point here goes, and we're looking at a 2-touchdown game with 6:40 left. So Broncos still with a little bit of a cushion, but Titans definitely with the ability to make this a ball game.
See what happens with this extra point. The first one was tragic. The second one was good, so no telling which way it's going to go. I mean, they just sent the whole team to the sidelines. Are they going to go for 2?
Dead ball. Delay of game.
Delay a game. So they didn't make their decision quick enough, and they went to the sideline and they let the time run out. So it's a dead ball penalty. So it's going to push them back 5 yards. The kicker is out there. We'll see what happens here. Another shorter guy. He's running out to the field now, getting in place. A left-hand kicker. Kick is up, and it is good. It makes you wonder, is that the same kicker in the first half?
Yeah.
We're going to head down to the field. Our sideline reporter, Kaylin, what you got for us?
We were able to talk to some of our coaches tonight before the game. We found out that some of our starting players suffered some minor injuries, and they were not able to play tonight. But they should be okay by next game. Some of our second string were able to play their first varsity game tonight. They're as young as sophomores. Bring it on back to you guys.
So at Bronco Stadium, 6:40 to go. Vista Murrieta Broncos 34, Tesoro Titans 20. Tesoro with 14 unanswered points in less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, like you mentioned, about 8 minutes was 34-6. Now we got 34-20. So a chance here for the Titans. It'll be really important for Broncos to control the ball for the remainder of the quarter here.
Ethan is back again. This time he's going to let it go into the end zone. She's like, nah, forget this. So we're going to see KJ Smith and the Bronco offense see if they can put together a drive that can take some of this clock away. KJ's been passing quite a bit, especially here in this second half. You would think they would try to put the ball on the ground here for this drive, for much of this drive.
Yeah,
until they have to pass it.
You don't want to eat up as much clock as you can, and I mean a 2-touchdown lead is nice, but would want to avoid any turnovers, fumbles.
Blitz coming, and it is a pass screenplay. There's nothing there. A loss of 3 yards. Pass is complete to number 14 of the Broncos, A.J. Jones, 6'1" sophomore, but it went nowhere. Moore give it a 1 yard loss. Second down and 11 for the Broncos. KJ in the shotgun set. He's looking to pass again. Slant up the middle to Ethan. Tried to escape the arm tackles of his legs of the first defender, but the backup defenders came immediately. Third down and 5. So just when we thought they were going to run the ball, it's been pass. Here comes the blitz, and it's another pass. And he's going up top. Incomplete to number 14, A.J. Jones. And 3 and out for the Broncos.
Yeah, so the Titans now with 5:28 on the clock. A quick score definitely makes this game interesting.
So Broncos send out their punt team. The punt is away. It is fair catched. Young man number 2 who was injured, shaken up a little earlier, he did come back. Probably a cramp. Okay. If Tesoro Titans score on this particular drive with time left on the clock, we have ourselves a game here, folks.
Yeah, big stop needed for the Broncos defense. And again, we've talked about the youth. Sideline reporters mentioned that, a couple of injuries, so the team's even younger, but definitely a chance to prove themselves here and stop a very important drive for the Titans.
Pass complete. Shignick to number 17, Dylan Flippin. Injured Bronco on the play. Number 23, Jonathan Craven Jr., 5'11", sophomore. Second down and 4 to go for the Titans. Positive yards. That's all they've been doing this whole second half. Roll to his left, pass is incomplete, and he took a licking. Couple Broncos, one Bronco tried to intercept the ball, number 9, Deshaun Lee Brooks, but the second Bronco, number 18, delivered the powerhouse, Corbin Frutos, 6'1" sophomore. It's crazy that I'm calling out these grades and they're all sophomores.
Yeah, and a lot of youth, but some great coverage there. Athletic play to nearly get the pick. Even if the ball went through, wasn't going to go very far.
Third down and 3 to go for the Titans. They get a stop here. Broncos will be in good shape, and they are going to get this stop. It's going to be a very interesting call to see what Coach is going to do for the Titans. Matt Poston, 4th down. I think he's going to keep his offense out there. He has to at this point in time, and that's exactly what he's going to do. 4th down and 4 to go. Shignick in a shotgun set. He's got trips to his left, split to his right. He rolls to his left. He's looking there. He stops, plants, and throws up top. Ball is incomplete. It is out of bounds, uncatchable. Broncos take over, turnovers on downs.
So the clock now sitting at 4:13. Broncos 34. Titans 20.
Just when I thought on the last series the Broncos were going to run the ball, it was pass, pass, pass. I mean, I understand why they're doing the passing. KJ is, they've had more success in the passing game. Let's see what they're going to do here. It is another pass. Pass is complete to Brody Gwynn. Good enough for about 5 yards on the comeback. If the passes are complete, it is good enough as a run. It's the same thing, but you got to complete them.
Yep, and the Broncos have had some success. Talked about KJ Smith, and even despite some of the pressure that's been coming his way as it leaks over the offensive line, able to keep a cool head. And when there's been opportunity, is seemingly be able to get it out. But a good run here down the middle.
Great run.
First down and a couple extra.
Number 26 of the Broncos with a great handoff run on that play. The clock continues to tick. Alexander Vega. First down and 10 for the Broncos. 3:11 to go here until the end of the game. KJ Smith in a shotgun set, twins to his right and left, running back in the backfield. Fake handoff, pass, screenplay to number 19, Grant Wayne. It's good enough for about 5 yards. Clock continues to tick. 2:45 left to go here in the fourth quarter here at Bronco Stadium. Broncos holding on to a 2-score lead. If they're able to put points on the board here, this game is a wrap. KJ got the call from the coach, Peterson and his staff. It is a handoff this time. The middle was wide open. Number 26 of the Broncos, Alexander Vega, good enough for a first down. And the clock keeps ticking.
Yeah, we got another first down and
2:13.
coming up on the 2-minute mark. Broncos controlling the clock. And you think even if they don't score here, Titans would have to move pretty quickly and have to have some pretty favorable plays to be able to put 2 scores on the board back to back.
Same set for the Broncos, twins to the right and left for KJ Smith in the shotgun set. They are sending the blitz this time. Hand the ball up the middle. Vega able to pick up maybe about 3 yards on the play. It's timeout on the field. Tesoro coach said enough of this.
You had to attempt to stop the bleeding clock. 1:37. Broncos up 14, 34-20.
So we're going to bring up second down and 7 to go for the Broncos. You would think if they pick up one more first down, this game is over with. Broncos need to avoid any type of turnover, any type of penalties to stop the clocks. And they just need to keep pushing forward. Second down and 7 for the Broncos. KJ Smith in the shotgun set. That same set look. Twins right and left. The ball is handed off up the middle. Speedy Vega is moving. He's able to escape a few tackles, but they're able to trip him up, and he does fall short of the end zones. But it is a first down. He falls down about the 4-yard line. Great run by that young man.
Yeah, with a fall forward, get it close, and Broncos definitely with a really good chance to put some more points on the board. But even if they don't, you think there's not quite enough time for the Titans to get back these points.
First and goal, ball handed off. He ate earlier. He's going to go ahead and finish this off.
Yeah, he's in.
Touchdown. Alexander Vega, 5'9" junior for the Vista Murrieta Broncos. Took it up the middle, ran into a couple of walls. He just bounced off the wall, went to the outside. Touchdown, Broncos. One-on-one left to go here in the game at Bronco Stadium. Extra point attempt is coming up here in just a second. This game is over. Extra point is up, and it is good. Vista Murrieta Broncos 41. Tesoro Titans 20. 1:01 left to go here in the fourth quarter. This game is a wrap. We just got to get through the minute. Kickoff is away. Young man ran into a Bronco wall. 54 seconds left to go to the end of the game here at Bronco Stadium. Great hit by that Bronco player. I didn't catch his number. It's going to bring up first and 10 for Tesoro Titans. Split receiver to the right and left. They're just going to hand the ball off to the fullback. There's nothing there. Number 44 for the Broncos with the stop, Ryan Vergara, 6'1" junior, middle linebacker for the Broncos. Second down and 11 to go. 30 seconds left on the clock. They got time for one more play. Last play of the game, handoff, and another stop immediately.
Wrapped up.
Couple Broncos in there for that stop. That's going to do it here at Bronco Stadium. Vista Murrieta Broncos, young season, 3 games in, but they're 3-0. A lot of mistakes, but they're able to put up 41 points still against the Tesoro Titans, who were 2-0 coming into tonight's game, 41-20. The Titans fall to 2-1 on the season. Of course, Daniel, we like to talk about players of the games. You got anybody for offense and defense?
Yeah, I mean, I think KJ Smith did a really good job at quarterback.
Yeah.
Found Grant Wayne, found Brody Gwynn, who in their own rights, played some good football as well. But I think KJ is showing his ability that even under pressure, he's able to make some pretty cool, calm, and selected decisions. So, I think he goes away with the player of the game tonight.
And on the defensive side, who you like for the Broncos?
And defense, we had Caleb Poyer come in with a couple of tackles, some pressure on the quarterback there. And then remind me, the pick six was
number 22, Karan Jabari Jr.
Yeah, and I mean that was
5'11" sophomore.
Yeah, really big play. When we think about that drive,
game changer.
Yeah, they were pushing in the first real decent drive, and then have that run all the way back. I think maybe it's a bit of momentum killer. Who knows? Had they put points on the board there with how close it was in the end, maybe a different game. So definitely a big play there to help the Broncos get the win tonight.
So the next game for the Vista Murrieta Broncos, they actually have a bye next week. We talked about that earlier, playing 0 week, you get a bye during the season. Well, it's coming up for the Broncos. And then they come back, I believe, the following week with Heritage High School.
Yeah, Heritage High School's next, and you would think traditionally that is a game that the Broncos should be able to get. And then you look ahead of the schedule, it gets real. You got Rancho Cucamonga away. You got Norco away. Then we come back for Chaparral for a homecoming game. Then a really tough Centennial, a Roosevelt for senior night, and then finishing out the season with Murrieta Valley. So hopefully the Broncos take this next week. We heard a couple little minor injuries, so all the guys are healthy come back to Heritage, and definitely for Rancho Cucamonga. And young guys, so a lot of teaching, and hopefully in the bye week, a chance for Coach Peterson and staff to get in these guys' ears and tidy up a few things. And then, we take on Heritage, and a chance for some really high-level football games coming in the back half of the season.
I'd be remiss if I wouldn't shout out to the absolutely incredible job that the Bronco News Network crew is doing this evening, led by Jason Sipes, Michael Ruiz, VMHStech.com. We're on YouTube channels. We're on National Federation High School channels.
We got streams on Twitch.
These kids down here, led by Mr. Sipes and Mr. Ruiz, are absolutely incredible. So please, big shout out to them. Shout out to the BBC, led by the DJ Jazzy. My name is Jason Wagers. He's Daniel Carlin. Brand new sideline reporter tonight as well. We got to see her, Kaylin, and a returning sideline reporter, Peyton Beatty, here at Bronco Stadium. Until next time, you guys, lots of love. Be safe out there. Try to stay cool.
Yeah, stay hydrated.
Good night.
Good night.